Impact San Antonio has changed a lot over these last 15 years. You know, we started out with a group of us, I want to say maybe 12 around a dining room table, and we were striving to get to 25 that first year, hoping that we could give away $25,000 and make an impact for one organization.
We believe that there are 5 pillars of a strong community. Those are arts and culture, education, environment, recreation and preservation, family, and health and wellness.
We had applied for a $100,000 grant several years before we actually won the first time in 2014. Once we got that $100,000 grant to help with an older facility, it actually opened up the floodgates to a complete re-engineering of our programs and how we were dealing with children and youth in the San Antonio community. So we got that $100,000 grant to, fix that old building, which led to a $750,000 grant to build a new building, which led to a $500,000 grant to finish the new building.
Since they have 2 years to actually execute on the grant, we stay involved even beyond that because of our oversight process. We really end up with a relationship with those nonprofit agencies.
The fact that it's made up of this huge group of women who donate their money in order to make a difference in the community, and not only that, but they get to decide how that money is spent and how it's used and the organizations that it benefits. I think that's really important, that we have a say in where our money goes.
The reason I got involved with Impact San Antonio 15 years ago was I was writing a grant and I heard about Impact San Antonio, and I love the idea that it's grassroots, it's all women.
100% of your membership goes every year to local nonprofits in Bexar County and all of our contiguous counties.
Magic's profile is to be accessible for all children. Originally, it just started out to be financially accessible, but now really we wanted to make it for those who needed other ways to get into the building. And luckily, we got a $100,000 impact grant. If we hadn't gotten the full $100,000, I don't know if the transformation of what is now happening in Magic Theater would have been possible.
We've always had the goal of trying to get 500 members to be able to do 5 grants, $500,000 total.
It's really been an incredible thing to give 5 $100,000 grants. That's been the hope since Impact was started. That's the Impact model. And I also think it reflects really the diversity of nonprofits in San Antonio. And that's one of the beauties of Impact San Antonio, that regardless what you care about, we're going to have a grant for you to consider, and something that's especially important to you in making a difference in San Antonio.
I mean, did you ever imagine when you started with Impact in 2005 that we would be, I know it's always been a dream and a vision, but that first grant was $25,000.
That's correct. It was $25,000. That first year we recruited 25 members and gave $25,000 to the ARC to rehab a room in its building for services. And that was our first grant. So our goal was always to get to 500, but you don't go to 500 overnight. So no, it's a great dream that's been realized.
I'm a pretty good giver, but I'm the $100 giver. I'm the $200 giver. You ask me for money, it's a good cause. I'm going to give you what I can give you, but I can't give you like this, and I'm not going to make the kind of difference that this group makes.
We've set a goal of sustaining what we've accomplished this year and being able to continue doing a $100,000 grant in each of our focus areas on into the future. Certainly, we'll be ready if we get to 600, but I think that also speaks to the wisdom of the women of Impact.
The woman power. That's it, the woman power.